a very positive thought. Today's thought is, there is only one person who is capable to set limit to your growth. I repeat, there is only one person who is capable to set limit to your growth. Do you know who is that person? It's you. Yes, it's you. So believe in yourself and just keep on trying. अपने आप पे विश्वास रखो और आत्मविश्वास के साथ आगे बढ़ते रहो। चलो इस एनर्जी, पॉजिटिव वाइब्स के साथ, पॉजिटिव एनर्जी के साथ आज का टॉपिक शुरू करते हैं। बहुत ब्यूटीफुल प्यारा सा टॉपिक है, कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड्स और कोऑर्डिनेट कॉम्प्लेक्सेस से भी बोलते हैं और कोऑर्डिनेशन बॉन्ड भी बोलते हैं। So what is coordination compound? I'll tell you first the definition or concept behind it. Actually, we have already studied before the coordination compound your chapters transition element, in which you have studied about D block and the F block element. So in those the metals are there, like your copper, nickel, cobalt, iron, chromium. These are the so many metals you have seen. Basically these metals, I am not telling only, but majority of the coordination compounds are formed from one of the metal atom, in which most of the metals belongs to transition element. Then second, it is between the central metal atom and other is called as ligand or ligand. So what is coordination compound? It is formed between, one is the central metal atom. It is called as central metal atom, CMA. The other it is called as ligand. Okay. So your coordination compound is formed between the central metal atom and the ligand. What is this central metal atoms? The majority of the central metal atoms belongs to your transition elements, means D and F block metals. What are those metals? Your copper, cobalt, nickel, chromium, iron, etc. So many. Okay. Now coming to ligand. So around a central metal atom there will be so many ligands connected. How many ligands will be there? In ligand it will be of 3 categories. What are those? It is called as unidentate, didentate, tridentate or polydentate. Usually tri will not say, will say polydentate. So what is a ligand and what is the role of the central metal atom? The central metal atom, it acts as a Lewis acid. I hope all of you have clear information about Lewis acid and Lewis base in your 11th or +1 science. You have studied about it. So what is your Lewis acid? Which is acceptor of electron pairs. Okay. For us, what is your ligand? It is nothing but acts as Lewis base. But here we will not use the term Lewis base or Lewis acid. We will use the term CMA, central metal atom and the ligand. जैसे बोलते हैं ना, जैसे देश वैसा भेष, या जैसे जिस देश में जाओ वैसा खाना खाओ। इसी तरह in coordination compound, it is the term used for the coordination compound, that is the CMA and the ligand. The term, but how the way they behave? Your ligand behaves like a Lewis base. So Lewis base means what it will do? It will act as a electron donor. What your CMA, central metal atom, acts as? It acts as a Lewis acid. So it will, Lewis acid means it will be electron pair acceptor. Whereas Lewis base, it is electron pair donor. Okay. So if it is donating one single pair, it is called as unidentate. So what are the examples of unidentate? You can say your Cl minus, you can say your H2O, you can say your ammonia. these are called as unidentate. It donates the single donor pair. Coming to didentate. If it is donating 2 electron pair, your ligand is donating 2 electron pair, it is called as didentate. So what is the example of your didentate? It is nothing but NH2, CH2, CH2, NH2. NH2. What it is called as? Ethylene diamine or ethane 1,2 diamine. Okay. It is donating 2 electrons. Also your oxalate, that is C2H4. It is oxalate. It is called as ethylene diamine, ED. Ethylene diamine or ethane 1,2 diamine. It is able to donate 2 electron pair, this ligand. Hence it is called as bidentate. What about polydentate? It is able to donate more number of electron pairs. Hence the name polydentate. Okay. Example I can give you one here. The name is EDTA. What is EDTA? It is called as ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Tetraacetate. It is what? How many electrons it will donate? Hexadentate. It is called as hexadentate. So hexa is coming under poly. Clear? So your ligands can be unidentate, didentate or polydentate. Metal, central metal atom, it's only one. There is no differentiation about it. Now let us see some examples so that you will get the clarity. Now before giving some examples, I will tell you how you are finding these applications so that you are eagerly studying about it. There are so many applications of your coordination compound. Like in our body, hemoglobin. That is also one of the coordination compound. Proteins. That is also coordination complex. Chlorophyll. That is also coordination. In our biological body, this much. Coming to outer, textile industries. Then they are also using for medicinal purpose. And in textile they will use the dye for coloring purpose. For that also they are using. So there are so many applications of this coordination compounds. Okay. Now let us see some examples of it. Make a note of it. Sorry, I rubbed it. Okay. Now see. Let us see with some examples. So that you will get more clarity about what is coordination compound. For example, if I write NiCO4. Now in which I told central metal atom. So what is nickel? It is the central metal atom. In which there are carbon monoxide 4 atoms are connected. So it is only called as your ligand. Clear? Similarly, I can give you some other examples. COCl NH3 whole 2. Now here you can see your cobalt. So it is your central metal atom in which your NH3 ammonia 5 chlorine is 1. So this total is your ligand. How many ligands connected? 6 ligands connected. Here how many ligands connected? 4 ligands connected. Like this you can find this is the example of your coordination compound. And in which you will find some other case also, this type of examples. Like Cu NH3 4 SO4. Like this if found means there is a square bracket. This square bracket, it is nothing but called as coordination sphere. And what is this inside coordination sphere? This is called as entity, coordination entity or entity. Then what is the outside of it? It is called as counter ion. Very, very important. You should have clarity on this. Always in coordination compound you will find a square bracket. What is that square bracket? It is called as coordination sphere in which the complex is present. Okay. So inside that what it is present, that is called as entity. Outside what it is present, that is called as counter ion. Clear? Okay. Now this is basic information about your coordination compound, in which one more thing I have just want to mention, what is coordination number. Now for example, you are taking PtCl6 whole to the power 2 minus. Now see, your platinum is connected to 6 chlorine. So what is your coordination number is 6. Similarly, let us see another example. This is PtCl2 NH3 whole 2. Now you can see here, your platinum is connected to 2 chlorine, 2 ammonia. So your coordination number of platinum is 4. Similarly, I can take you one more example. For example, nickel NH3 whole 4 2 plus. Here nickel is connected to 4 NH3. So your coordination number of nickel is 4. Like this, you need to calculate. Some other I will give the examples where you can find. If you want, you can take the snapshot. Now let us see some other examples. How to find the coordination number. For example, you have given FeC2O4 3. This will be outside only your square bracket, inside it will not be there. This they have given some power. Okay, 2 or it will be 3. Okay, now C2H04, it is called as oxalate. So oxalate is always your example. I already told it is bidentate or didentate, means 2 electron donor. So now in such a case, this is 2, this is 3. So what is the coordination number of iron? It is 6. Similarly, another example I can show you here. Your COEN3. If I write like this, now see, what is this En? It is nothing but your, I told already, it is ethane 1, 2 diamine. It is also bidentate or didentate. So 2 multiplied with 3, 6. So what is the coordination number of cobalt? It is also 6. Clear? Now it is highly important to know about it. Now let's just come to the very important, that is oxidation number of your coordination compound or your metal oxidation number. Why? Because it's important, because while you are writing the coordination compound IUPAC name, it's mandatory to mention about the oxidation state of the metal. That's what. Let us see with some examples which I have already written. I'll tell you the shortcut tricks how to find the oxidation number. Now let us see the first one. I have given nickel NiCO4. See, in this case, first check in your square bracket, is there any charge given on the top? Here no charge is given. If no charge is given, what you should assume? 0. So your target is to find the oxidation number of the metal. We don't know. Let us be X. Now this is CO. What is CO? Carbon monoxide. Okay. So carbon monoxide, its oxidation state is 0 or charge is 0. So 0 into 4 equal to 0. So what is the oxidation state of nickel? So X equal to 0. Clear? Now come to here. See, here they have not mentioned charge, but we know chlorine is negatively charged, -1. Now how many chlorine is present here? 3 chlorine. So -3. So opposite is here. How much? +3. Clear? Now we want to find what is the oxidation number of chromium. So how much you will mention? We don't know. So unknown X. What is water? It's neutral. So charge is 0. So X plus 0 into 6 equal to 3. So implies X equal to 3. So your oxidation state of chromium is 3. Now similarly here SO4, you know its charge is -2. So obviously it will be +2. Then what will write? Copper we do not know. So write for copper X. NH3 we know it is also neutral. So 0 into 4 equal to, it is -2. So what is the oxidation state of copper? Sorry, it is +2. So X equal to +2. Clear? This charge is +2. Now come to K4NiCN4. Now you know potassium, it is +1. So 4 potassium, 4 plus. So obviously here the charge is 4 minus. So what I'll write? Nickel I do not know. So I'll write it as X. Cn, you remember it is oxidation state is -1. So what will write? +4. How many? Cyanide Cn 4. So 4 into -1 equal to how much it is? -4. Okay. So take to that side. X equal to -4 plus 4 equal to 0. So what is your oxidation state or charge on nickel? 0. Now come to iron. Here we do not know about iron. So X plus Cn, just now I told it's -1. So -1 into 6 equal to, see here already the charge is given. It's -4. So what will write? X equal to -4. Take this -2, -6 to right side. So how much you will get? It is +2. Clear? Now let us see some more example. You can take Mn H2O 6 whole to the power 2 plus. Now manganese, you want to find out what is the oxidation state. We do not know. X, water neutral. So 0 into 6 equal to 6. So X equal to 6. Clear?